Hello guys, welcome to my channel, Game with MGoash. I'm MGoash and today we're playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. In the last episode we tackled the Victory Road, and in this episode we will be battling the Elite Four and becoming champion. This is going to be a great episode guys, so let's get started. First order of business is we're going to make sure that our Pokemon are healed as well as we have all the items that we need. This is a great shot of the Pokemon League. Everything we worked hard for is right here. Gaze up at the Pokemon League with Sparks. Let's go. I am so ready. See if our team of 4 basic Pokemon can take on the Elite Four. Yo, champ in the making of the Pokemon League, you'll face the Elite Four in a row. If you lose, you have to start all over again. I can't even beat the first member. So this is the Pokemon League, the most skilled trainers. If you go ahead, you'll face the Elite Four. If you win, a door opens to the next trainer. Good luck. Why, thank you. Are you done with your shopping? It's a big challenge, so make sure you're fully prepared. Hey you, if you have an Executor, I'm very proud. Oh, okay. This is where you get a Alolan Executor. I don't have an Executor right now, but when I do get one, I will be back. Alright, make sure our Pokemon are fully healed. I think we have all the items. Well, we may stop by the mart here. Make sure we have all the items we need. Thanks for waiting. Presumably the last heal of the game, at least at a Pokemon Center. So let's see here. What do we have? Buy some Hyper Potions. Make sure we get enough of those. Yeah. Those are more expensive than I thought. Yep. Let's go ahead and get a couple of those. Okay. I think some Super Potions might actually be fine just to top off our HP, and they're much cheaper. Let's go ahead and get some of those. I think we have a lot of these pretty good. Oh yeah, we need to make sure to have enough of those. Enough revives. This could be a large portion of our budget. 25 revives. Alright, we should be in pretty good shape after this. One full restore. Couldn't quite get 2 full restores. Just to make sure that we have enough. Spent all of our Poké Dollars here. Make sure I don't have enough. Anything that's worth selling. I can sell like the PP ups and stuff for some money. But I don't think we need to get that far into it. We want to keep some of these X items just in case. I haven't been using much X items in this walkthrough, just to kind of increase the difficulty a little bit. It'll be a lot easier if I were to use those. Welcome to the Pokemon League. Looks like you finally made your way here. Sure took you a while though. Well then, allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they're frozen solid. That's because frozen Pokemon can't do a thing in battle. Are you ready? Let's do it. Challenged by Lorelei of the Elite Four. Send out Dugong. Sparks will be pretty good here in the front. Zippy zap. Okay, so Dugong's going to use Waterfall. I think one more Zippy Zap will do it on the Dugong. Boom! Dugong is down. Lorelei is down to 4 Pokemon. Just like that. Hopefully the rest of the run goes pretty smoothly. We did take a good amount of damage on the waterfall. The Spark's going to go to level 55. And there's going to be a Jinx. So we can probably stay in on the Jinx. Or we could switch to Sandshrew. Yeah, switch to Sandshrew here. I think that might be slightly better than keeping Pikachu in. I'm going to be using Pikachu quite a bit in this Elite Four round, I think. Alright, so Jinx is going to match our level 51. Let's go ahead. Like, Blizzard's probably not going to do anything. Let's go ahead and Earthquake and see how much that is going to do. Psychic's going to hit us for, wow, not very effective, but it did more than half damage. Earthquake did about 3/4 of the way damage, and that was a critical hit. One more should do it. Jinx is going to outspeed us again, though. Hit Sandshrew. Ooh, not very effective. Toughed out, so it won't feel sad. Wow. Even though that one wasn't a critical hit, it still did quite a bit of damage. I was fully expecting to be able to take that without the friendship save. Slowbro. Yeah, we're going to have to switch back maybe to Pikachu. Well, I guess we could... No. So if we go into Bulbasaur, it's weak to Psychic, so we'll open ourselves up quite a bit if we do that. So Pikachu it is. I think we can still use some Zippy Zaps. Slowbro again's level 51. Seems like most of our Pokemon are going to be level 51 here. A little more than half damage, which is good for us. Well, one more will do it. We're going to eat a Psychic, though. Wow, they did a lot. And special defense fell. Okay, that's not necessarily great for us. We may have to switch Pikachu out just A to save, or A to heal, and then B to clear that stat drop. 876 experience points. About to send out Cloyster. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, Pikachu would have been great to keep out there, but again, Bulbasaur's not going to be great here because he is a Grass type, and Ice move is super effective against him. I'm going to try, see what Clefairy can do here. Or I may just heal up Pikachu, actually. Just go ahead and maybe do that. Because then we can just use Pikachu to hit Cloyster for super effective Zippy Zap. Ooh, Hydro Pump. Hits on the Clefairy. Okay. Clefairy definitely was able to take that. Let's go ahead and, I don't know, let's hit a Moonblast. I was going to go ahead and use Hydro Pump again. We're going to be able to survive another Hydro Pump. Yes, we are, but Clefairy toughed it out, so I wouldn't be sad. Go ahead and use a Moonblast. See how much that's going to do against Cloyster. Ooh, almost took it out in one shot. It was a critical hit. It's going to hit us again with a Hydro Pump. They're being pretty lucky with the Hydro Pumps here. 3 in a row. We'll take out the Clefairy. That's okay, because we'll just go ahead and switch back into Sparks. And then use Zippy Zap. That'll be all she wrote. And Lorelei's just going to have one more Pokemon. $937 experience points. It's going to be a Lapras. We'll stay in for Pikachu. Lapras is part water, so let's go ahead and use Zippy Zap. Seems like that's been the plan for most of Lorelei here. Yeah, a little more than half damage, which is good. Let's go ahead and use one more. Hopefully, ooh, it hits a Blizzard though. That is going to be a decent amount of damage. We're going to have to heal quite a bit after Lorelei here before we start taking on Bruno. Super effective. Lapras is down, and that is Elite 4 Lorelei. Things shouldn't be this way. 10,400 Pokédollars for winning. Looks like we've gotten stronger since we last met. Go on ahead. You only get a taste of the Pokemon League's power. Alright, so first things first, we gotta heal our Pokemon. We definitely got enough items, I think, to be able to help us out. I think we need to use Hyper Potion on Sandshrew and Sparks. And then maybe a Super wouldn't have quite done it for the Clefairy. Maybe that tech was just not good, but something I was thinking of if I just want to top off HP without having to waste a Hyper Potion. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and put Bulbasaur in the front. I think he leads off with Onix. So let's go ahead and leave Bulbasaur in the front. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained with my fighting type Pokemon, and that will never change. M. Koash, was it? We will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! Alright, so Bruno's going to have a few Pokemon. 5 Pokemon. First one's going to be an Onix. That's why we started off with Bulbasaur. Good thing we didn't have Pikachu still up front, even though Pikachu does know Splishy Splash. I think Razor Leaf's going to be decently good. Onix can outspeed our Bulbasaur though, which is decently annoying. Ooh, I didn't do as much as I would have expected to do. Super effective, but only did a little more than third damage. So it's going to use an Earthquake. Bulbasaur can take an Earthquake. Another Razor Leaf hit. So it looks like one more will take out the Onix. And we'll move on to Bruno's second Pokemon. Not after we take another Earthquake though. So Bulbasaur is taking a little bit of a beating just by Onix. Now it's even, 4v4, 841 experience points, good enough to get Bulbasaur to level 53. 1876 CP. Bruno's going to send Hitmonchan. Yeah, we should be able to take on Hitmonchan. I don't see why not here. We're a little bit under half, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and use a Toxic. Ooh, it knows Ice Punch, which is not good for me. I'm sure it might know Fire Punch as well. Both of which are super effective against Bulbasaur. See if we can get a Leech Seed off as well. Might be a little ambitious, but let's go ahead and try it. Yeah, so there's the Fire Punch. Bulbasaur is down. But we got the Toxic off on the Hitmonchan. Which will be pretty important here. Let's go ahead and just switch out to Pikachu. It knows Floaty Fall. Should be super effective against the Hitmonchan. Ooh, but stones, yeah. That's okay. Let's go ahead and use Floaty Fall. Yep, which is good enough to hit the Hitmonchan. Landed a critical hit. Wish to be praised. Good job, Sparks. Just got 826 experience points. About to send out Machamp. Yeah, let's go ahead and just keep Pikachu out. Same tech. We're just going to go ahead and use Floaty Fall. Sparks level 55. Machamp's level 53. So me. Yeah. So we're going to need a little more than 2 of those. Oh, but it flinches. That's really good for us. Wonder if he's going to heal at the end of it, because he should have a little bit of health left. Yeah, just a little bit of health left. Machamp knows Earthquake. Yeah, that was real bad for us. Didn't know that Machamp knew the Earthquake. That's okay. Let's go ahead and use Sandshrew. Sandshrew should be able to take out the last little bit of health here from Machamp. We got stones dug in. Yeah, that's kind of a little annoying. Superpower. Wow. Superpower takes out Sandshrew in one shot. Super effective. Well, we just have Clefairy left. We have to do a safety arrive here. And hopefully Clefairy can take a hit so we're not at a point where we're still reviving and reviving. Because that'll put us in an interesting spot already. Okay, so Clefairy did take a hit. Let's go ahead and... Oh, it's hard to pull the trigger on the Psychic, knowing that Pikachu's not at full health. So one Earthquake would be it. Yep, so Clefairy's going to be down there while we revived Pikachu. Now, do you want to revive another Pokemon? Or should I just try it? Let's try the Fully Fall. Pikachu's pretty fast, so I feel pretty comfortable with that. Moving on to another Pokemon. I think in the next Pokemon we're going to have to revive another Pokemon just to have some wiggle room, so we can keep on battling. It's going to be Poliwrath. I don't have any more Pokemon to switch out to, so... So I just revive Bulbasaur here? Oh, that's a hard... Yeah, I think we'll just revive Bulbasaur, just... because both of them will be super effective against Poliwrath. Boom! Oh, it survives this time. Attack fell, defense fell. Okay. Let's go ahead and Zippy Zap here. Hopefully they'll take it out in one shot. Oh, so close. Okay, well, that's not necessarily great for me. So Superpower is going to hit again. Sparks is down. We still have Bulbasaur that we just recently revived. It only has half health though. Okay. Oh, forgot about the stones already. Yeah, we're gonna have to revive another Pokemon. It's gonna be Pikachu. Hopefully I can live a Body Slam here. Oh, and I could for sure. Okay. That is pretty good. Let's go ahead and use this opening here to heal Pikachu. So I have a fully healed Pikachu. Pikachu's gonna be faster than Poliwrath anyway. That's fine. Ooh, not very effective. Bulbasaur actually could take that. I might just attack here. Hopefully I go first. Or I could revive. Yeah, so I don't go first. Not quite. Yeah, I couldn't quite survive a Body Slam. That's okay, because Sparks is full health. We'll be able to Zippy Zap the Poliwrath and move on to the next Pokemon. So we're still progressing, it's just slowly and surely and taking a little bit of item usage here. So Poliwrath is down. Bruno still has 2 Pokemon. Okay. So Hitmonlee could also know Earthquake or something like that, I'm assuming. So Smash may be his last Pokemon. Brick Break. Ooh. Definitely hurts quite a bit. Let's go ahead and use Floaty Fall. We have Bulbasaur as a backup, just in case Floaty Fall doesn't hit for lethal damage, which I'm not expecting it to. And it doesn't. Hitmonlee survives, but flinches. That should be good enough to pick up the win here. With another Floaty Fall. Hitmonlee will be down, and that will be Bruno. And of course now he lands a critical hit. If he had landed the critical hit the first time, Hitmonlee probably would have been down in one shot. That's okay, we beat Elite Four Bruno. Why? How could I lose? 10,600 Poké added to our bag. No Bulbasaur, no. Not quite yet. After we become champion. If you defeated me, then my job is done. I may not like it, but go. Go face your next challenge. Alright, we're definitely going to have to heal Pokemon here before we take on any more Elite Four members. That was a rough battle. Hopefully the next one goes a little better than this one. It's, what, Agatha next? So she has Ghost Pokemon. I probably don't want to leave Bulbasaur in the front. Put Clefairy in the front? Let's see the Clefairy Pikachu in the front. Okay. Yeah, or I could use... Yeah, Sandshrew might actually work a little better. Knows a bunch of ice moves. Ice and ground. Yeah, we'll see how it works. I'm Agatha of the Elite Four. I hear Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. The old Duff was once tough and handsome, but that was decades ago. He's a shadow of his former self. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's a fool. Pokemon are for battling. Mkoash, I'll show you how real trainer battles. She has some strong opinions about Professor Oak. Alright, Agatha's going to have 5 Pokemon. First one's going to be Arbok. Not a huge fan of Arbok just because Arbok can know Glare, which is a guaranteed paralysis. Crunch is going to be first. Should be very effective. Steel Pokemon. Let's go ahead and hit it with the Earthquake. Super effective. A little less than 3/4 damage. One more will definitely do it. See, there's that Glare I was talking about. So we're going to get paralyzed. Hopefully we're able to hit this last. Yeah, and we're not, so. Okay, but gathered all of his energy. Broke through paralysis on his own. So I didn't have to spend another turn. But then he's going to use Glare again. Except this time I'm going to be able to hit the Earthquake. So Arbok will be down. But we're going to have to do something about that paralysis. I'd be surprised if Sandshrew breaks through it again. On its own. About to send out Weezing. We could send out Clefairy this time. And use Psychic. Which I think is the plan here. So there's the Weezing. It's level 53. It out-levels Clefairy by 3 levels. Oops. I accidentally used the antidote instead of a Paralyze Heal. Oh. Yeah, that was not good. Need to be a little bit more careful about my selections there. Antidote's definitely for poison, not paralysis. I'm surprised that the game let me do that. Pretty sure in previous games they'll say it had no effect beforehand. That is alright. We'll go ahead and try to use some Earthquake action. There's no Levitate here. So Weezing's going to be affected by the Earthquake, even though it's floating. Earthquake hits on the Weezing. That is definitely not as much damage as I was hoping for. That's going to be at least 2 more, maybe 3 more before it takes it out. Yeah, I'm going to definitely have to heal. Oh, maybe it's because I'm not ground type, so I'm not getting a bonus, stab bonus for Earthquake. Gets the paralysis. breaks through paralysis twice in the same match here. Definitely good for me, but Weezing knows Thunderbolt. Kind of an interesting move for Weezing. At least for NPC Weezing. Okay. Let's see here. So Thunderbolt's not going to do very much against the Pikachu. So no Sludge Bomb and Thunderbolt. So we're just going to go ahead and use Light Screen. At least mitigate some of the damages Weezing's putting out here. See, Zippy Zap's going to do normal damage, but I'm going to get a stab boost, which I think is going to be important, but it's still not, didn't do a terribly amount of damage. We're still taking a lot of damage off that Sludge Bomb, even though I got screen up. Try Splishy Splash, see if I can get a paralysis here. I don't. He hit Sludge Bomb. I think we just Zippy Zap to finish off the Weezing. But we also don't have very many left, so I think Splishy Splash was actually better. I accidentally clicked through it, but instead of changing it to Zippy Zap. But it all worked out. Looks like we got a Gengar coming up. I think this is the first of 2, if I remember correctly. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. So we got Bulbasaur up. Bulbasaur's weak to Psychic. We want to have Sandshrew back up. Yeah, we may have to just revive some Pokemon here. So we won't be able to Toxic the Gengar. So we're at least going to heal up Pikachu. Okay, so Gengar uses Will-O-Wisp. It's going to burn us, which I might be fine with for right now. Light Screen wore off, so that's not necessarily great for me. There's the Sludge Bomb. Yeah. I need to slow down, I think, on my clicks here, so I'm not misclicking. I may have to use a full restore on the Bulbasaur to clear the burn and heal. At this point in time, we're going to go ahead and just heal up Sandshrew. We're not healing up Clefairy because Sludge Bomb is super effective against Clefairy. And it will most likely just hit it in one shot anyway. So Pikachu is going to be up on these Gengars. Ooh, almost level 56. We're going to go ahead and put Screen up again. Especially with most of its good moves, I think, are going to be affected by Screen. Will-O-Wisp, so it's going to burn Pikachu. See if Pikachu will break through on its own. If not, we may have to take a turn to heal. It's not. We're going to go ahead and Zippy Zap first. We should be fine with a turn of burn. Ooh, yeah, that didn't do as much damage as I like. It's good that we missed that Sludge Bomb. I think with a miss on the Sludge Bomb, we can go for another Zippy Zap before we heal. Okay, so we need 2 more Zippy Zaps to take down Gengar. Problem is, I'm pretty sure there's another Gengar at the end. It's kind of open to break out Clefairy, but Sludge Bomb on Clefairy is no good. Ooh, so we were able to survive barely. So we may just actually use the full restore on Sparks here. And then I'll be able to take out the Gengar and move on Agatha's, what, 4th Pokemon? Which I'm presuming is another Gengar. As depressing as that is. And I only have 1 more Zippy Zap left after this. So if this Gengar is down, Moving on to Agatha's 4th Pokemon. Sparks is going to be now level 56. 2600 CP. Yeah, so there's a second Gengar. Not great for me here, because I just got Pikachu and Sandshrew. Looking like I'm going to have to try to figure out a way to take out this Gengar, and this Gengar is going to be the good one. We're going to have to definitely put Screen up first. Screen wore off on our last turn there. Sludge Bomb hits again. Definitely hits quite hard. So we use Hyper Potion, I'm sure it's just going to spam Sludge Bomb. Yeah, I'm just doing a good amount of damage with that. I'm going to have to use something else. I just don't have enough power points for Zippy Zap. So Splishy Splash doesn't do too bad. It's going to be about the same amount of hits. But then we're going to get poisoned, which is not good for us here. I may have to use a second full restore, just because I can't take 2 turns to heal Sparks. Just kind of hoping to have those for a little bit later in the run, especially when I still have Lance to go through and then a rival, Chris. Alright, I think we're just gonna spam Splishy Splashes here. Is gonna be the plan. Another Sludge Bomb hits. Oh, and there's the screen. Okay, so I can heal, but I'm gonna take a full Sludge Bomb before I can get another light screen out. Hopefully that's going to have me have enough HP that I'll be able to survive another Sludge Bomb on screen. Oh, he switches to Shadow Ball. That's kind of an interesting move. Oh, am I dead? Good amount, we're going to have to just put screen up. If we have to revive Pikachu, that's fine. But there's the Sludge Bomb after screen. So if we have screen up, it's use Sludge Bomb. If we don't, we Shadow Ball. Those are pretty tempting right now to use the next item. But we're just going to leave those there for right now. Ooh, avoided the Sludge Bomb. That's really good for us. Go ahead and Splishy Splash. We need a paralysis here. Get lucky. No. Sludge Bomb. Well, we got kind of lucky with the miss on the Sludge Bomb. Alright. Yes, this is going to be it for the Gengar. Agatha just has one more Pokemon that we have to get through. We have a good amount of health on Pikachu left. Sandshrew grew a level. And it's Golbat. Okay, so we do have a Singleton Zippy Zap left. I'm hoping that, yeah, we can just, I guess I could use an Ether or an Elixir to get my Zippy Zaps back. Do I have one left? I may have actually used it on the Gengar. I didn't check beforehand. Well, I guess we could also just use the ice moves on the Sandshrew. Boom! Ice Punch hits. Super effective. Light Screen wore off. Hopefully I can hit one more with the Sandshrew. Oh, it goes for Air Slash. It's an interesting move. Not very effective. And this Ice Punch should do it. Agatha will be down. Moving on to Lance. I think we're probably going to put Sandshrew maybe in the front. Lance Pokemon has all Dragon Pokemon. 10,800 Pokédollars added to her bag. You win. I see the old Duff season you. I have nothing to say. Run along now, child. Okay, so let's go ahead and heal our Pokemon again. Definitely have a couple faint Pokemon. I'm glad I got all those revives. Because it looks like we're using a good amount of them. Okay. I guess here I could use, instead of hyper potions, I could use multiples of super potions. And then, because it doesn't really matter, we're not looking at a turn clock. So I can keep the hyper potions for in-game battles. So we're just going to do everything that we could do in battle, but we're not going to have to sacrifice a turn to do it now. So I think we're fine on moves and everything else. Sandshrew I think is running low on earthquakes. Yeah, let's just go ahead and top earthquake off. Yeah, we had 5 left, but I want to make sure I have that going into the next couple. But we could always start up. Yeah, Pikachu's a pretty strong start most of the time. I know some of his Pokemon are also flying. Let's go ahead and try that for now. We can always switch into Sandshrew. So you're M. Kowash. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance the Dragon Trainer. You likely know the dragons are Pokemon spoken of in legends. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. Well, are you ready to lose? The Pokemon League challenge ends with me, M. Kowash. Well, let's see about that. When we challenge Lance, he is going to have 5 Pokemon. First one's going to be a Seadra. So that's a pretty good call here to start off with Pikachu. Definitely have some Zippy Zaps to deal with the Seadra. I'm not sure that's going to hit it up in one shot. We may have to do 2. Yeah, we're going to have to do 2, which is fine. Hopefully I don't hit up. Yeah, he's going to hit a Hydro Pump. Which we should be able to take a Hydro Pump. But it's just going to do a lot of damage. So Zippy Zap will hit. Bringing Lance down to 4 Pokemon. Matching mine. May just be able to switch up to Sandshrew and see how much Sandshrew can do. So there's an Aerodactyl. Problem is that Aerodactyl knows moves that are super fighting against Sandshrew. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Bulbasaur. See if that's going to be any better. I also want to save Sandshrew for Dragonites because of powerful Ice-type moves. I'm going to heal Pikachu here. Aerodactyl's going to use Rock Slide. Should be able to survive that. No problem. We're going to be moving on to a little Toxic action, I think. Guess we could also do Leech Seed, but I think Leech Seed would gain us some more health, while Toxic doesn't. But I don't think that Leech Seed would have helped us there, so I'm glad I clicked Toxic here. Because if Bulbasaur does nothing else but Poison Aerodactyl, that's going to go a long ways in this game. Which is fine. I want to keep it alive though, so let's go ahead and use a Hyper Potion. I think we're going to set up on the Aerodactyl. See if we can just chip away every turn at its health. Another Rock Slide. Definitely hits us for a good amount of damage. I think this is probably the appropriate time to... Yeah, see, I could either Leech Seed here or Razor Leaf. I think Leech Seed's going to be just better. Especially when he's just going for Rock Slide every time. It's pretty good for us that he missed his Rock Slide the last turn. So we're going to gain health. Good amount of health there. His poison is just going to get worse and worse every turn. So So even if I miss Razor Leaf here, it'll be fine. But I don't. Hit the Razor Leaf. I'm going to get chipped away with the Leech Seed. I'm going to gain some health to Bulbasaur. And then he's going to be hurt by the poison, which will be enough to take down the Aerodactyl. 1100 experience points. Clefairy grew level 51. So we got to Gyarados. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and keep Bulbasaur out then. It's level 54. Can do the same treatment here. Ooh, it's Iron Tail. That's kind of not what I was expecting. I'm going to use a Toxic. It's kind of hoping to outspeed it a little bit. So I could use that plus Leech Seed. But it doesn't look like that it's going to be the way it works. Let's try to use a Razor Leaf. Ooh, missed the Hyper Beam. That's pretty good for us. Razor Leaf hit. It did not do very much damage, and it was a critical hit. Okay, so I think the poison is going to eventually do more, so let's go ahead and Leech Seed to gain some health. Ooh, or we just get hit by Iron Tail and faint. That's alright. We'll just go ahead and... It's under half health now. Let's go ahead and put out Pikachu. Pikachu has some Zippy Zaps. Which will bring Lance down to 2 Pokemon. Boom! Gyarados is down. I think this is where I switch out to Sandshrew. Ooh, it's Charizard. Yep, I don't switch out to Charizard for Sandshrew, because Sandshrew is also part Steel. So if Charizard uses Flamethrower, it should be super effective. So let's go ahead and use Splishy Splash on Charizard. Ooh, and got the Paralysis. That is pretty good for us, especially when he's hurt by his Paralysis first turn it's out. Definitely really good for us. And that will be super effective. Charizard is down. So that was a pretty lucky Charizard on our part. And here's the Dragonite. Okay, let's go ahead and switch now. Now that Sandshrew, I've been using Sandshrew for this whole match. I use him for his Dragon type Pokemon. Ended up not using them as much. Well, that is okay. So we got him for Dragonite. Dragonite's level 55, while Sandshrew's only level 52. So the Dragonite's gonna out. Ooh, and it knows Fire Punch. That is not what I was hoping for. Yeah, Fire Punch is definitely no good. I wonder if I can just take him out with Pikachu. Or do I even bother healing up Sandshrew? Yeah, I think we just try. So I think in this game, it seemed like that if it knows it can take it out, it'll just use that move instead. Oh, and there's Outrage, so that's probably going to do a good amount of damage on Sparks. And it does. Sparks toughed it out so I wouldn't feel sand. And switch out to Clefairy here. Outrage, because Outrage doesn't affect Clefairy. Has to use Outrage twice. So here, let's go ahead and heal up Pikachu. Since Pikachu is definitely the MVP here. It's going to use a Fire Punch on Clefairy. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Okay, let's see here. It's probably just going to use Fire Punch again, which it does. Yeah, Clefairy couldn't tough it out. Clefairy is down. I just have Pikachu left. Let's do a 1v1. No, I think I'm going to do a safety heal just because in case he wants to use Outrage again. Safety heal the Clefairy. think I just healed the Clefairy. So if I use Outrage again, I can just switch back out to Clefairy. So avoided Outrage because of my Shout, which is definitely good for us. That'll allow us to use a move, because I'm going to use a priority move just to make sure I hit a move on Dragonite, so we can be progressing instead of me just healing my Pokemon all the time. Outrage hits Pikachu. Pikachu will be down again. Fairy will be up. So he has to use Outrage one more time. We'll just use that turn to heal up Pikachu. Yeah, so there's the Outrage again. It's going to get confused due to the fatigue. I thought it was interesting that last time he didn't get confused, but this time he did. Hurt itself in Confusion, that's pretty good for us. Moonblast hits the Dragonite, and Dragonite will be down. Super effective. 1,484 experience points. Beat Elite Four Lance. Should just use Clefairy most of that match if I didn't. Still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Mkowash. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been. But you have one more challenger left. One more trainer to face, and that trainer is Professor Oak. Oh, hello there, Mkowash. Congratulations on your victory over Lance. What's that look of surprise? Your timing is perfect, Professor Mkowash. The one you'll face is Professor Oak. Well, not really. It's Chris. He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the Pokemon League champion. That's right. In the past, trainers who defeated the Elite Four were recorded as champions. This time, however, they'll be officially establishing the champion as part of the Pokemon League. Professor Oak is here to officiate the crowning of the new champion. Seems only fitting that it should be either you or Chris. You're the two who took care of Team Rocket after all. Now then, head onward to the stage of your final battle. I thought it was funny how they put in we're going to battle Professor Oak as the Pokemon League champion. I think that would have been pretty funny. Where your rival is just nowhere to be seen. Alright, we're in actually pretty good shape here once we heal up over Pokemon. And I just use Hyper Potion instead of using multiple Super Potions. And yes, I am going to use Super Potion for 8 experience points, or 8 HP. Just because this is the last battle, and I still have 41 of them left. So, we're in pretty good shape. I haven't been using very many Super Potions in battle either. Even if I use quite a bit, we'll just heal Pikachu up all the way. Let's go ahead and... Now we're full health. All the way through, we have all of our power points. Yeah, I think we'll just keep Pikachu in the front. Usually starts off with Pidgeot. Whoa. Fancy. You did it, Mkowash. Oh man, that's great. I've been waiting. I beat the Elite Four and became the champion. You probably heard from the professor, right? From now on, the champion will be part of the Pokemon League and battle all kinds of trainers. I'm really glad my first opponent turned out to be you, Mkowash. You're the one trainer I wanted to test the best against, after all. Let's battle. Champion seat is on the line. Let's do it. One more battle, and then we'll be Pokemon League champion. He has 6 Pokemon. First one's going to be Pidgeot. This might be a longish battle here. Pidgeot shouldn't be too bad. It's only level 56, matching or Pikachu. Oh no, it's going to Mega Evolve. Okay. This is going to be Mega Pidgeot. It's a little bit harder here. That's totally fine. Sibby Zap's still super effective. A little more than half damage. I think we're going to have to do 2 anyway. Who knows Heat Wave? It's good to know I won't be sending Sandshrew out anytime soon. And it's not low enough HP where it would heal, which is nice for me. Pidgeot will be down. Moving on to Chris's second Pokemon. I'm curious what it's going to be right off the bat. It's going to be Vileplume. I may switch out to Clefairy here and Psychic. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I could have kept Pikachu in and used Floaty Fall, which also would have been an option, but I want to keep my Pikachu open for the remainder of his Pokemon. Ooh, Vileplume's going to use Solar Beam. That is definitely a pretty powerful move in this game. And yeah, we're definitely going to one-shot the Vileplume. Yeah, we're going to need 3 more of those. Solar Beam's going to hit. Let's see how much damage it's going to do against Clefairy. Ooh, it's enough to take out Clefairy. Well, that's not really what I wanted to do. Pikachu only has a little less than half health. I could just use, yeah, let's use Sandshrew, use Ice Attacks. Ice Attacks are also super effective against Vileplume. Make sure we're hitting here, especially when it's going to be using a Toon Turn move, like Solar Beam. Oh. So we're going to definitely take a Solar Beam here. Hopefully the Sandshrew can. It's going to hit the Solar Beam. Ooh, toughed it out. That is pretty good for us because we're going to be able to hit the Ice Punch now. Taking out the Vileplume. Problem is we have 2 Pokemon that are pretty low in health. He still has 4 Pokemon, which matched our starting amount of Pokemon. It's going to be Rapidash. We're going to want to be using Pikachu there because it's the only one that knows Splishy Splash or any kind of water move. Do I send out Sparks now? Everything else that I have out is weak to fire, so it's just probably going to use Flutter Blitz. Yeah, I think we're just going to put Sandshrew as sacrificing himself here, just so I can heal up Pikachu. Oh, and there's the Flare Blitz, which is good for us because it's going to take out 1 HP and it's going to take recoil damage. Oh, well, that wasn't super. It's probably a 1 HP recoil damage. So if I want to use Splishy Splash, I wonder if I'm just going to jam Flutter Blitz. I guess we'll find out here in a second. Splishy Splash. Paralyzed. Yes. Alright, see if he's... Oh, okay, that's pretty good for us. We can just do that one more time and that should do it on the Rapidash. Bringing Chris's Pokemon count to 3. Oh, not quite enough. And it's going to hit Flare Blitz. That's not good for me. Yeah. A little more than 75% damage. It's going to feint itself with the recoil. But it does a good amount of damage. Sparks is going to go to level 57. He still has 2 Pokemon left. One is Jolteon. The other one is Marowak. Yeah. So Pikachu's not a good one to have out for Marowak. We're going to want, what, Bulbasaur? Which is good. It's the only other Pokemon that we have that's full health. Which is fine. And then we have Sparks as a safety to be able to revive Bulbasaur probably. Leech Seed. Oh, it knows Fire Punch? Oh, man. Okay, well, we're going to gain some health back. We should be able to take one more Fire Punch because of the Leech Seed. We're probably going to be able to take one. I think we're going to go the safe route and just heal Pikachu. It's going to use Fire Punch again. So we were able to survive that. Gain a little bit of health, but it's not going to be a ton. I'm either going to heal. I can heal here, or I can just straight up switch to Pikachu. If I do that though, it's just going to use ground move and take out the Pikachu probably. I'm going to want to do that on the switch in. Bulbasaur is able to take some damage even though he does know. Wow! So I'm going to gain a little bit. Might not be enough to take another Fire Punch. It might be able to. I'm going to take a gamble here. I'm going to Toxic. At least this way we'd be able to chip away even though... Fire Punch again. He still has 2 more Pokemon after this. So I gain a little bit, but it's not going to be enough to survive another Fire Punch. So we're just going to have to heal again. We're definitely progressing through Poison and Leech Seed, which is good. Which is maybe the way we take out Jolteon too. There's another Fire Punch, does a little more than half damage. So we're going to have a little more than that in the tank, which we will have after this Leech Seed. And then Poison. I would expect the Poison to do a little more now. Oh, and it's going to... That's pretty annoying. That's a full restore. It's going to hit with a Razor Leaf. But you can't knock away the Leech Seed, which is nice. So let's go ahead and just Toxic again. Alright. So now we're in a similar situation other than Poison's still at the first stage. We have to just use some more healing items here. Just because that Marowak knows Fire Punch. Would be in a much better shape if Marowak didn't know Fire Punch. Yeah, we're just going to heal again. Gonna wait for... I wonder how many full restores he's going to be using in this game. So we get to the same point, it's going to be pretty frustrating that he just uses another full restore. So Leech Seed hits, Bulbasaur gains some more health. Hit with the Poison. Alright, we gotta switch to Razor Leaf. Could have maybe double edged too to... So there's another full restore. Which is very annoying. Again, I'm glad I have Leech Seed, but still... We've beat this Marowak a couple times now. We're just going to go ahead and, instead of using Toxic again, let's go ahead and use Razor Leaf. Maybe I can just Razor Leaf it, because it keeps healing the Poison, which resets the clock on the Toxic. Curious if it's not Poison, if it won't use the full restore. Ooh, almost used a Super Potion there instead of a Hyper Potion. Glad I caught that in time. Because that would have been cost us some HP there. Which could have been enough to lose to a Fire Punch. Since it does a little bit more than half damage. Boom. Fire Punch hits. Not quite enough to take out Bulbasaur. Razor Leaf hits the Marowak, and the Marowak will be down after that. Finally. Maybe he's out of full restores. He's used them all on Marowak. I know that's probably pretty wishful thinking. We're going to have to switch out Slowbro. Slowbro knows Psychic moves, which is Bulbasaur's weak to, so go ahead and switch out to Pikachu. Pikachu will be super effective against Slowbro with Zippy Zap. And then we're going to have Jolteon after this, which Jolteon proves to be a pain by itself. So we're not quite out of the woods yet. Ooh, and that was decently bad for us. Looks like we're going to have to use 2 more Zippy Zaps to take out Slowbro instead of just 1. So good light screen, take less damage off the Psychic, heal, and then go back to town. Seems like the plan here. Or we're just going to use Surf. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal. You see I used a max potion there instead of a hyper potion. Hyper potion only heals 120, which put us at 131 instead of 140. That will extra 9 HP. Definitely could come in handy. You never know. Let's go ahead and use another Zippy Zap. Because we definitely won't be using Zippy Zaps against Jolteon. Okay, so we're going to get hit with Surf again. Totally. Oh, toughed it out so it wouldn't feel sad because it was a critical hit. That's definitely not good for me. Zippy Zap. Oh, normally Zippy Zap would have done it there. But he's going to use a full restore on Slowbro, which is pretty annoying here. I wonder if Bulbs are going to be better than Pikachu. Let's use another full restore. Just because it is the champion. Ooh, avoided the Surf. That's pretty good for us. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I don't think I have anything better right now. Zippy Zap. Maybe in range to for having full restore again. Buddy surfed. Let's go ahead and Zippy Zap. Alright, so Slowbro's down. We just got Jolteon left. This will be the last Pokemon before we crowned Pokemon League champion. However, it is a doozy of a Pokemon. Yeah, I don't really want to keep Pikachu in. Because we have what? Splishy Splash, Floaty Fall, and Zippy Zap, as well as a light screen. The screen was definitely going to go up here. Because it's going to know what Thunderbolt, Thunder, stuff like that. Yeah, there's the Thunder. Avoided it because of our Shout, which is definitely good for us. Let us get light screen up. I'm going to use that turn to heal Bulbasaur. Avoided the Thunder a second time, which is really good for us. Let's see if we can start maybe you doing some damage. But I want to heal my Pokemon here. So I have 2 Pokemon fully healed. He just has the 1 Pokemon. It's going to hit us with a Pin Missile, which I'm totally fine with. It definitely could be a lot worse. It could be that Thunder. Yes, Thunder's not going to be super effective, but this is going to be not very effective, but it's still going to do a lot of damage even on our screen. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch out the Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur can just Toxic. I understand that our rival has full restores. I'm not sure how many of those he has left. He just keeps using. I don't know if in this game if they have infinite number of them or if they only use a certain amount. But we're going to definitely start off with Leech Seed just in case that's the plan. Can't full restore Leech Seed away. There's a paralysis on the Bulbasaur. That is pretty unlucky of us. Ooh, but it broke through. That's totally good. Okay. So Bulbasaur's going to gain a little bit of health here, doing a little bit of damage to the Jolteon. First damage to Jolteon. Oh, and screen wore off. Let's try to go for the Toxic, because that's going to be... Oh, and we avoided it. Which is definitely good for us. So there's the Toxic. Not sure this is going to stick just because he has full restores. Maybe close, and then he just full restore Jolteon. He did all of his other Pokemon, so I'm assuming that he's going to be used at least a couple on Jolteon. So let's go ahead and leave. Gotta heal up our Pokemon here. Maybe let's revive a third Pokemon. Make sure that we're going to have enough Pokemon to get through. I made a switch back out to Pikachu and put screen back up. Because Bulbasaur would be able to take quite a few of those thunders if screen was up again. Heal Sandshrew. Because Sandshrew also knows an Earthquake, which is going to be super effective against Jolteon. So hopefully he doesn't full restore here, but I'm not going to hold my breath. I guess we're going to find out here in a minute. This is be the turn he does it if he's going to do it. Yeah, so there's the full restore. Just totally fine. I should have anticipated full. I mean, I kind of knew it was coming, so I should have just used Toxic that turn. That's totally fine. This is going to be fine. Fully healed off the Leech Seed. Go ahead and Toxic this turn. It's going to hit the Thunder this time. Thunder hits. Wow. Did way more than I thought it was going to. Almost half damage just off one Thunder. So we're going to go ahead and poison the Jolteon again. Chip away with the poison and the Leech Seed. This is definitely going to be a longer match than I thought it was going to be. So now I just want to heal up. We're at a point where we're just doing chip damage to Jolteon. He's healing his Pokemon quite a bit. So we're just going to go ahead and revive all of our Pokemon. Just make sure we're sitting in pretty good shape. This Thunder is doing a lot of damage. Another critical hit on the Thunder. It's already Thunder. They're doing a pretty good amount of critical hits here. So let's... So I use another Hyper Potion on this Bulbasaur. Let's see if I can just grind out the Jolteon, which I think is the plan here. Bulbasaur's back up to full health. Jolteon's going to use Thunder again. Thunder hits. Not quite half damage. Gain life off the Leech Seed. So we're firmly out of range. And Jolteon's hurt by poison. See if they're going to use a full restore here. Ooh, use Pin Missile. Here's our opening. I think after the Razor Leaf hits, that is it. Jolteon is down. Thanks to Poison and Leech Seed. Let's set up our rest of our Pokemon. Beat Champion Chris. Alright, I admit it. You're the strongest trainer in the world. 13,000 Poké added to our bag. And that is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Oh man, my reign is over already? That was pretty short. You're the champion now, Mkowash. And as for me, I've got a new goal to work towards. Mkowash. So you've done it at last. You defeated the Pokemon League. My sincerest congratulations. You've grown a great deal since you first caught Pikachu and set out with that Pokedex. Yes, Mkowash, you've really come into your own as a fine young man. And Chris, you showed great resolve, never losing heart, and you saw your journey through to the end. I did see, though, in the way you do battle, that kind heart of yours might still be causing you to hold yourself back when it comes to your battling. It's hardly much of a weakness, but it may cost you the battle this time. Regardless, the two of you showed us an extraordinary battle. Thanks, Professor. Mkowash, you understand your victory is not just your own doing, don't you? It was the marvelous bond you share with your Pokemon that brought you here. Now, Mkowash, come with me. Alright, going into the Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Mkowash. This is where we record forever the Pokemon you performed so admirably for their trainers. Here at the Pokemon League, this is the Hall of Fame. Being honored here is one of the greatest joys a Pokemon trainer may achieve. Mkowash, you've battled hard to become a Pokemon League champion. Let us record this great achievement of you and your Pokemon for all to remember. Just looks like a healing station. 4 basic Pokemon. Congratulations, champion. It's going to be Pikachu, level 57. Bulbasaur, level 53. Clefairy, level 51. And then Sandshrew, level 52. That is all I needed to beat the Pokemon League. Now I think in the post-game, we'll just go ahead and let our Pokemon evolve. Since now that we beat the main game with only 4 Pokemon, as well as they were all basic Pokemon. I think we'll go through some of the post-game with evolved Pokemon. Especially since part of the post-game is catching Pokemon. Let's go ahead and start filling up our Pokedex. So I'm going to let these credits roll out. This is going to be the end of the episode. I may have some more videos coming our way for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu for the post game. Let me know if there's something in the comments below that you want to see. I will try to make those happen. There's cool little animations coming up on as the credits are rolling. Pikachu skipping with me. Got screenshots coming up as well. It's a pretty cool little touch here on the credits. Got different scenery. A stadium. Jesse and James. That was pretty funny. Got Porygon. Oh no. Look how Chris uses me as a shield for that ghost. That was very nice of him. Pikachu getting the lift key. I like some of these screenshots that they decided to put in the game that necessarily was just kind of commemorating your journey to the Pokemon League Championship. Never realize how many people go into a Pokemon game until you look at all these names scrolling through. Oh, there's Skydash. Seems like that'd be pretty scary, just holding up by a couple balloons and flying through the air. I don't know if that's going to be the best method of travel there, but get Giovanni. Wow. Moments ago, started to face Pokemon League champion Chris until he was defeated. Be going back home to where the game first began. Back in Pallet Town. Can stop and smell the roses now. Pikachu picking some flowers. Just before we're going home. The end. Alright guys, this is going to be the end of the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more content like this one. And like I said, there'll be more videos for the post game coming up. I will see you in the next video.